What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Backline Gear Review. I am Chief Redbeard, and today I have something that I have been waiting for a very long time. Now, if you're familiar with the Backline podcast, and if you're not, I highly recommend it. I did talk about getting this pedal in, so it has been a while, and as you may have seen over the last couple of gear reviews, I haven't done them in a while, so I'm finally back, and I finally have the opportunity to go ahead and get this video out for you guys. And so you can take a look. And today we're going to be going over the Flux Echo from Horizon Devices. Now, if you're somebody like me, you're kind of a beginner novice maybe at the kind of whole delay pedal, reverb pedal. I typically, especially on the Kemper, whatever's kind of there, I kind of dial that in just a little bit to kind of my liking, or realistically just kind of get that tap tempo set up, or whatever the case may be. And I'm not very skilled with some of these pedals. So the fact that the Precision Drive came out, it was such an incredible pedal from Horizon Devices. I wanted to kind of check this one out and really try to get my hands and dive into kind of really getting into the kind of delay and reverb. So one of the things I like about this pedal here that you can kind of see is that it's got a great aesthetic look to it. So this pedal here is kind of like a lilac kind of purpley color. And it's got these silver knobs on it that, if you're familiar with like the hip shot, like volume and tone knobs from for guitars, it's kind of got those little rings on the outside, those little O-rings. It's kind of what it reminds me of. If there's another brand out there, my apologies. But I really like it. And the switching looks good. The LEDs you'll see in just a few moments, they're incredible on this pedal. It's got a very sturdy build on it. On the back here, you can kind of see that there are feet on it, which is amazing. So it kind of helps the pedal from moving all over the damn place. And then in typical Horizon Devices fashion, it's got a little message on the back. Your pedal is a result of over a year of design, revision, and precious community feedback. So with that in mind, real quick, we all did, if you were part of the Horizon Devices community, we got to vote on this pedal. Luckily, I'm pretty sure these are all the specs that I voted for on the pedal. The color, the knobs, everything. I'm pretty sure I voted for those, but it was over a year ago. So they have been working hard and long, that's what she said, on this pedal. And it's, yeah, it's incredible. So let's continue on. Without you, this pedal would not exist. We hope your Flux Echo becomes an essential part of your tone like it has for us. Thank you for being a part of our community and helping us do what we love. Sincerely, the Horizon Devices team. So that is one of the cool things I love about Horizon Devices is they put a little message for you. Yeah, it's something little, you know, my Precision Drive, as you saw, it's kind of covered up with Velcro, but it's really cool that they take the time and effort to kind of put that in there. So I want to go over a couple things with you here. So I'm going to go ahead and... All right, so I'm going to go ahead and scoot up a little bit here, and we are going to talk about this pedal. I've even got the little brochure that comes with it to make sure I don't screw this up. So as you can see on the pedal here, we have 4 different knobs here. We've got 2 switches and a little switch in the middle here. So this is the Flux Echo from Horizon Devices. Again, beautiful color here. We've got a mix knob, a tone knob, a reverb decay, and a delay feedback. So basically mix from your dry all the way to super wet. We've got a tone, which in here kind of describes, let me read it so I don't get it wrong. The tone, this knob affects the overall brightness of both reverb and delay. This does not affect your dry signal. So the more you get, the brighter you get. The basically, I think those feedback notes come out a little stronger, and your delay gets a little more brighter, a little more ambient there for you. Your reverb decay, so just how much decay we have in your reverb, and then how much feedback we're getting. The different flux modes here is kind of the sweetness or sweet part of this pedal, however you want to say it. I can't think right now. So with those, just to make sure I get this right, because I still mess it up personally. The Flux mode switch is in the middle position. The Flux mode in the middle position is a nice warm ambient reverb with clean analog delay repeat. So pretty much your kind of standard, what most people will probably run in, very ambient reverb with the analog delay. And then the up position is a lightly modulated reverb with a smooth reverse delay. So we'll play with that a little bit, not my favorite. And then the bottom down is the position is a shimmer reverb with a tape style echo. So quite a few different things here. If you're familiar with Misha, he is very, very big into pedals like this. So my thoughts is if he's going to create a pedal, he's going to create it to be awesome. And I think they nailed that here. So it's something I'm still getting a hold of. I have not been personally able to get this pedal to work right and kind of like a high gain setting. And I'm not sure that it's made for that. I haven't really seen a video come out with that. The closest I've seen is Rabea, as of the filming of this, has brought out a video that he has a little bit of a crunch sound. And it said it's something that he enjoys. But let's be fair, Rabea is the master of all ambience or any tones like that or these types of pedals. So to be fair, I can't do what he does. And if you want to see that, hop over to his channel. If you want a kind of a beginner or a guitar player's opinion on this, keep watching this video because I'm going to do my best here for anybody that really wants to add something really cool to their pedal arsenal and their tone. This is the way to go. Really, really enjoyed it. So in a second, we're going to get into some tones here. And I'm going to play around with the different kind of knobs. We are going to be on a Morgan AC20 patch on my Kemper, or profile rather, for those of you who are Kemper guys who are going to give me shit for saying patch. And yeah, we're going to see how this goes. So for this video, I'm going to be using my CE24 from PRS. And I wanted to use that one because it's got kind of a mid to high output level on the pickups. It can definitely do high gain, but it also sounds gorgeous on a clean setting. So I wanted to try that. May even play around with a couple different positions on there. And yeah, let's see what we can get out of this thing. All right, so we are ready to go here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this. All right, so it is off. This is the off position. So you got your tap hold over here. We'll go over that in just a second. Then we got your bypass. So let's go ahead and see what this amp sounds like by itself. All right, so let's go ahead and see what this thing sounds like itself. I just had to give myself a lesson on how to tune a guitar. And let's see what the amp sounds like before we turn this thing on. All right, so just a little bit of an example there. We won't go too far into my guitar tones here. That's not what this video is for. So let's go ahead and engage this thing. So we've got everything, kind of put everything at noon. Not something you would do with a pedal like this, but just to give you guys an example. All right, so that's right in the middle with that analog delay. And as you can tell, that sounds incredible. All right, and if you're wondering, I am running this in front of my Kemper. As I said, we are doing the Morgan AC20 patch. I am not running this in any type of effects loop or in stereo. So this pedal does have the option to run in stereo, which really, really sounds good. I just don't personally have anything at the moment that would make sense for me to run in stereo. So I'm going to run it like this for now. But you do have that option, which is a really, really cool option if you're into that kind of thing. Again, being kind of the beginner guy who, really, I understand it, but I just don't have the knowledge to set these things up. I hear some incredible sounds come out of different types of pedals, and I just haven't been able to do something like that. So let's mess with this a little bit. Let's add some reverb here. Kind of hear that decay working there. One thing to kind of work here that's really cool, we're going to go ahead and just turn that up just a little bit, is kind of your swells. If you're able to pull those off, we'll see if I can. All right, so let's go ahead and try a different mode here. We're going to keep everything right about there. So this is going to be that kind of tape echo delay. Right, so as you can see there, it is, oh man, this pedal is just incredible. So it has changed my mind and said, hey, you might be able to figure these things out. So I guess I just haven't really dived down into it, dev. You guys tell me in the comments what I'm doing wrong here. So there's a really cool function that if you hold, let's see if it'll do it here. It will just kind of keep going, which is really, really cool. Really cool function that they added there. So you're in a live setting or even recording and you really want to add just that element there, you could do that. So there's also a function that once you turn it off, will it keep going? So let's turn this back on and really hit it. So it's still going there. And then if you hold it again and then you... So it keeps going there. All right, so it's actually, let's see here, how to refer to the manual. So it's on, you can kind of hear it. And it immediately cuts it there. So another cool function, some people don't want those trails to continue going. So right now it's off, so you would hold the bypass. And it cuts immediately, but if you want the trails to keep going while it's on, hold it. And those trails keep going. So really, really cool feature there that I like. I mean, you could really just dial this into however you want. So let's go ahead and turn this mix down just a little bit here. Go and bump everything up. Let's put this right in the middle here. And I guess if I had the pedal on, this would help, guys, huh? All right, Billy, get to it. Let's go. Ooh. Kind of got a space attack going on behind me over here. Try down here. That was losing some tone there. Let's go ahead and dial these back down. Get that back up and go ahead and put to like a single coil. So if you have seen any of my other gear reviews, especially on these guitars, I really like the split position single coil setup. All right, guys. So that is the Horizon Devices Flux Echo. Honestly, I could have sat here all day and just get lost in those tones. When I first got it, that's exactly what I did. I just kept going, kept going, kept going. And quite honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not gonna do a gear review on this, but real quick, do not buy the blue stand. Maybe it's I don't have leveled floors or something, but damn, this thing just won't stop turning. Kind of comes out. So my apologies if you see this thing just whisk around. But anyways, the Flux Echo Horizon Devices, you can't really go wrong with it. It is a fantastic pedal. You can get really lost in your different sounds. The Flux mode in the middle is just key to this pedal and really, really changes it. I mean, you basically got three different pedals kind of in one. And then realistically, if you add the delay and the reverb into that kind of mix of what's going on, yeah, the delay and reverb into that mix of what is going on here. I mean, you just can't get any better. You can run it in stereo. This pedal, I believe, introduced for $199, which to me is an absolute bargain on this. Once again, you have different tones for days. I mean, you can just keep going on this thing. Love this pedal. Really like the looks of it. They nailed it. They hit it out of the park on every aspect of this pedal. Unlike the Precision Drive, they did put the power selection up top. Kudos to them. Thank you very much for doing that. But yeah, this is a great pedal. If you guys are interested, I will link down below. I'm not sure if there's any available right now, but I promise you there will be more coming. So keep your eyes out for that. Maybe you can find somebody who, for some reason, was dissatisfied, which I would find very hard to believe, or somebody just bought a couple and they're selling one on reverb to piss people off. So I'm not sure, but if you have the option, go get this pedal. Again, like all things Horizon devices so far, you won't be disappointed. So I will have some more reviews coming your way. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. And if you can, please hit that subscription button. Go ahead and hit that bell notification so you know when I come out with more pedals reviews or different types of gear review. If there's anything that you guys want me to review or you want to see or hear about, put it down in the comments. If I'm able to get my hands on it, I will. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.